you know, obviously this is like day million trying to fix my chat, y'all. So, yeah. I am going to get rid of the fancy chat. We're just gonna have old school chat until we get the chat figured out. I also had it set up so that, like, I see we are still pretty at least. Not really anymore, but still more pretty. Pretty is pretty, you know. Pretty is subjective. Spoke too soon. Yeah, the only reason I did that is because right now, the OG, the regular chat, like, I have to have the chats popped out to do that, right? And I was trying to make it less confusing, so I didn't have Twitch chat popped out so that it wouldn't play in the OG chat, so that they could have the two separate chats. But then I forgot that if I don't have the chats popped out, then the flying emote thing doesn't work. And I know y'all love the flying emotes, because I love the flying emotes too. So we have to have both the chats popped out so everyone can have their emotes flying. So then I didn't want fancy chat up there playing the same thing. The regular chat is also playing, like, it's just a whole thing. Fly, emotes, fly. Yeah, I have been in, you know, communication with the people who built the chat, and they finally were just like, you just need to give me access so I can see your damn stream elements. I just need to see what's happening. So I sent them the link to be able to edit it, and, you know, who knows if that'll get fixed today. Maybe, hopefully, you know, by Friday. Don't hold me to it, but that is potential. There's a potential that the chat could be fixed by Friday. We'll see. So, let me try to make the chat less short and stubby. That doesn't sound right, but this doesn't sound right. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. We're all over the place. Look at that. How pretty. How pretty, so pretty. We're pretty again. Everyone's in the chat. No one has commented on YouTube yet, but if they do, they'll come up. It's fine. It works. How are you guys? How is your Tuesday going? How are things? How are the people? I'm still, you know, holding on. Holding on. Yeah. Just, that's what we're doing. We're holding on for dear life. For dear life. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope y'all are doing good. I did nothing all day but read fanfics, so I'm good, I guess. That's great. Love that for you. Love that for you. I do want to take a moment, speaking of fanfics, right? I want to take a moment to celebrate the fact that they're bringing Buffy back, okay? They're bringing Buffy back? They're bringing Buffy back. So let's just... Yes, babe. Buffy is coming back. Sarah Michelle Gellar is back as your girl, Buffy Summers. Supposedly it's coming to Hulu. I guess I have to get Hulu again. Joss is nowhere near it. I'm so excited. That's the best news I've gotten in years. I know. I watched her, Willow, though. I don't know. I don't know who's coming back. I don't know. We don't know yet. We just know Sarah Michelle Gellar's back. That's all we know. They're keeping a lot of things under wraps right now. But apparently the pilot is going to be for YouTube. For YouTube. For Hulu, the pilot would be for Hulu, which I got rid of Hulu. So I'm gonna have to get it back. It's the only way I'm gonna get back some freaking... I love the little passed out guy, Karma. That's so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Hulu back, babe, because I ain't missing the Buffy reboot with Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's not gonna happen. So I saw that news. I think I saw Sarah Michelle Gellar post a picture of herself, a selfie with her yummy sushi pajamas on, and I was like, what are you doing, girl? Are you just like having fun? Are you just having fun with us? Which, you know what? That's fine, because like I will take that too. But then like I saw, what did I see? I saw like on Facebook someone made a post about it in a Buffy, you know, because I'm in the Buffy boards on Facebook, and then I was like, okay, and then I went, and then they were reporting from Variety, so I was like on Variety, and then I saw Sarah Michelle Gellar post, I think one of the articles, she reshared Emma Caulfield Anya post one of the articles saying like it's out. So I'm like, does that mean Emma Caulfield is involved? You know? Or was she just like aware of what was going on? Because like if Anya's involved too, like I'm not gonna lie, I needed this. I needed this so hard. Like, and just seeing like the joy that it's bringing to people. Like I see Oliver's crying, like I'm going to place an irrational amount of trust in this reboot. I mean, it seems like they've got some good people involved. And I really, really, really feel like Sarah Michelle Gellar would not be fuxing with it if she didn't know that it was going to be good. And I know, I watched her little interview, who was it, with maybe like Drew Barrymore, I think, where she was asked, you know, because she's always asked. She's always asked, and she's always said no. Like, they always ask her, like, what about a Buffy reboot? Would you reprise your role? What about a Buffy reboot? And she's always been like, no, the story, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then on the Drew Barrymore interview, which, you know, happened, I don't know if it was this year. Probably not this year. It was probably like late last year, because she's been like MIA during the fires and shit, because that hit a little too close to home for her and her friends and stuff. But Drew Barrymore was like, girl, would you come back? And she was like, actually, I feel like Buffy is needed more now than ever. And that was just kind of like that, like, little tiny ounce of tiny itty bitty baby bit of hope, like, that she would potentially say yes if, like, something came around, you know? But the fact that, like, this shit just, like, dropped. Like, they announced it. It's everywhere this week. Like, everyone is reporting on it. And the fact that Joss is not involved, like... Like, it's just, like, that, like, made my week. David Boreanaz when? I don't know, you know? I mean, it's tough because, like, I love David Boreanaz. I have loved David Boreanaz for so long. I am a Bengal fan. I am not a Buffy fan. I am a Buffy Angel girly. I'm like a Buffy alone but happy girly, or like a Buffy finding someone who's actually healthy for her girly. But if I had to choose, I love that this has turned into a Buffy conversation, because it always can go that way. If you just ask me about it, it'll go that way. But if I had to choose between the triangle, like, it's Angel all the way. And I have been watching the Horror Bandwagon watch Angel, the series, for the first time, and Buffy, the series, for the first time. So I've been very much in a somewhat of a rewatch lately. But I apparently David Boreanaz was a Trumper. Apparently Did Brianna support Trump? Cancel him. And on top of that, dead to me. On top of that, I also read that, like, he had a Me Too moment. He had a Me Too moment where someone, you know, accused him of using his power, I think on the set of Bones, to get, you know, favors. So what is James Marshall up to then? If you guys, you know, I don't want y'all to be mad at me, but if you want me to ruin, if you want me to cancel, David Boreanaz, I have to cancel James Marshall too. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Neither one of those men should be involved. I mean, as much as, like, you know, ooh. I mean, that's the actual, like, real-time issue, like, the modern day issue with the Buffy reboot is, like, we can't have David Boreanaz involved. We can't have James Marshall involved. And we can't have Nicholas Brennan involved. And we can't have Joss involved. So, like, them men's, they need to stay the fuck away. They do. They need to, nah. And I know, what did I see? I saw it say something about, like, they are going to do, like, a more, not a I don't know if it was, like, a modern take, but there was, like, something about it being, like, a fresh something, while also, like, you know, paying attention to the original. So, weird how we don't get to keep any vampires. Well, not those two. You know what I mean? Like, not those. We can have as many vampires as you want. But has Seth Green been canceled yet? I don't think so. Oz could come back. I'm okay with Oz coming back. But, like, I want Michelle Trachtenberg to be there, you know? And if I feel like if Michelle Trachtenberg's gonna be there, James Marshall can't fucking be there. Because he was gross with her when she was, you know, a kid. So, fuck them dudes. But yeah, you know, new love interests, new vampy love interests, new. We don't. You know what? For me personally, like, I don't want Buffy with a vampire. Like, I mean, it was dramatic, it was cutesy, you know, it was a thing, and then Twilight copied it, but. But I'm ready for Buffy to, like, have a human love interest, you know, someone she can grow old with, you know, and, I mean, there could still be drama, you know, she could, like, come into the series with somebody and then, like, that crumble and then she finds someone else, like, I don't know, you know, I feel like I kind of got to the point where, like, Buffy's relationships weren't, it's not the main thing, you know, like, it's not the main thing. Grow old with? She's almost 50. You think 50 is old, bitch? Grow old with. I mean, at this point, 50 is middle-aged. I think 39 is old. She doesn't need a man. She's Buffy. She's busy. Buffy's busy. Period. She's so busy. She needs, you know, friends with benefits. She don't need a relationship. She doesn't need a man obsessed with her, stalking her, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't need that. That's not in the cards. We don't need that. That's old shit. That we're canceling the toxic love, you know? So I want to see, I don't know, like, I want to see her, like, thrive. Like, and maybe that's not dramatic enough, but, like, I want to see her thriving. I want to see everybody thriving, bro. I don't know. But we're going to keep our eye. We're going to keep our eye on the situation, because I feel like it's just going to start dropping, you know, okay, Anthony Stewart Head is involved, and, you know, Emma Caulfield's involved, and Michelle Trachtenberg, like, I'm waiting for, like, the announcements of, like, who else is involved, because it's going to sustain me, I feel like, for the next for the next, you know, period of time. It's going to be sustaining my life force. So SMT already has enough people obsessed with her and probably stalking her in real life anyway. I want to know who's going to write it. Maybe Jane Epson. I know. I don't know. I mean, it's possible that, like, it's possible it might just be, like, a whole new vibe. I don't know if they're going to bring anybody back, you know? Because, I mean, there's parts of me that's just, like, Elijah Dushku involved. Ugh. My girl. My girl. Like, and I know she's not, like, really acting right now, and she's doing, like, really important work, and, like, but, I hope. See, that's what I really want. That's what I really want. Fluffy. Give me fluffy, bro. Give me some fluffy. Like, I'm having a moment. But, like, if I could get some fluffy in my life, that could sustain me for years. That could, oh my God, years. They could even bring Felicia Day back. Yes. Speaking of Felicia Day, did y'all see, I don't know if anyone is Guild fans in here. Such a Guild fan. She's doing a musical of the Guild, like, soon. I don't know when, but I think they're doing it, like, live in LA, and, like, I think maybe, I don't know when. I have to look at it again, but, like, that would be something I'd be tempted to go to. And I love it because they were like, she, like, prefaced it with, I asked the original cast and they didn't want to sing. So it's her and, like, a different cast. But she did also mention that she plans to try to kickstart a Guild movie soon. And I'm like, yes! Yeah! Give it to me. So things are happening with wonderful people that I'm like, I can make it. I can survive a little while longer so that these things can be a part of my life. Like, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that had to be part of the discussion today. Mother Truckin' Buffy is back. Buffy is back, bitch. Oh, man. It's like, I kind of, like, can barely get over it. It's the best I've felt in days. Of course, we can thank Dolly Parton once again. Dolly Parton, saving the world. Dolly Parton. Everyone, for Dolly. Because, yeah, this shit would not be happening if it wasn't for Dolly. Because Dolly brought us Buffy to begin with. And she's bringing it back to us, too. So, as always, Queen Dolly. Forever. Okay. I wonder, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? What else I want to talk about? Little chitty chatty chats about. I don't know. I'm just way too lit about the return of Buffy. Way too lit. I'm just looking up the Buffy reboot for a second. I did want to see if we knew if anybody else was coming back. Yes, okay, so the pilot is written by Nora and Leela Zuckerman, who did Poker Face, and directed by Chloe Zhao, who did Nomadland, and is a famous Buffy fan. So it's a women. They are like, Joss Whedon can fucking die. He can suck a dick, because we're gonna take his shit and we're gonna throw a bunch of super smart fantastic women at it, and it's gonna be incredible. And he's gonna have nothing to do with it. And it's like, how long do we have to wait? I don't know. The pilot order is on its way to Hulu. The writer's room for the series is close to opening up shop. It says, Deadline reports that other cast members are likely to return as well. Time will tell. And of course, Joss is not involved. Yeah. That's what we know. Man. I'm telling you, I needed it. I needed this. This is what I needed. And I feel like with like Beetlejuice, I don't know. It just feels like this is like the golden age. This is the golden age of like bringing back some fantastic shit. Christmas Carpenter 2, please. You know, I don't want to ruin Christmas Carpenter for you. But I know all the dirt, you know. I know all the dirt. And Christmas Carpenter really had it, you know, she had such a tough go with like Angel and stuff. Like, I feel like Christmas Carpenter deserves to like be back, but she's a Zionist. Like, she was arguing with me. We were literally arguing with each other on Instagram because she was so chill about, you know, a genocide. So me and Christmas Carpenter are no longer friends. Another one bites the dust, literally, right? Which is so fucking unfortunate. Like, yeah, there was a lot of Buffy casualties for me in the last year and a half. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you fought with someone famous? Let's go. I mean, it sounds cool, but it was actually really fucking heartbreaking and super fucking devastating because it's hard for me to watch Buffy and Angel without looking at these people in the face and just being like, you argue with me on fucking Facebook. I also got into it with freaking one of the other writers. One of the writers of Buffy. The mustard guy. For the Buffy fans, for the real Buffy fans, Once More with Feeling, I got the mustard out. They got the mustard out. The guy who sings that song is a Buffy writer. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, I can't think of it. But I was like Facebook friends with him. David Greenwald. I don't think it's David Greenwald. It's the other guy. Right? David Greenwald, I think, this guy's like, that was the first ep you ever watched. I think that's a lot of people's introduction to Buffy, which, to be honest, I think is fucking bonkers. It's wild. It's wild because, like, if you're watching Once More with Feeling, thinking that that's what Buffy is, like, that's wild to me. But I guess that's, like, an interesting, you know, this is an interesting perspective, you know? But, you know, that's when, like, her and Spike and, like, and you learn about, you know, heaven. It's just like, wow. Like, I mean, I started OG very, you know, season 1. Like, if you're not starting season 1, ugh. And, like, a friend of, like, one of my best friends, like, started watching Buffy for the first time with, like, her boyfriend, like, years ago. And I remember being so excited. And she was just, like, not vibing with it. And I was just like, girl. A lot of people will be like, you have to get past season 1 and then it starts getting really good. But season 1's so campy. Like, season 1 is so good. Like, for me personally, like I am like the OG Buffy purist where like I'm like season 1 through 3 are my favorite seasons. Like high school Buffy, like the OG concept of Buffy being in high school and like the high school, the woes of being a teenager and growing up and like you know, is like the metaphor and but for fighting monsters, but she actually fights monsters. Like That is like, that is Buffy to me. But like once she's like in fucking college, and then life just like fucking crushes her. Like season 6, like people who are like season 6 my favorite, y'all are gluttons for punishment, I guess. Like I can understand that like it's like really great as just like its own thing and just to be like a television that like deals with, you know, trauma and depression and like, but my girl deserved better than that, okay? To be fair, I also watched Angel first. What? That is wild. I went back and watched everything in order. Well, I'm glad you watched everything in order, but man, that's wild. Did you watch it in special order, where you watch it the way where you have to like alternate between Buffy and Angel in the correct order, you know? Because that's how you really do it. That's why you can like catch those crossover moments. Prophecy Girl's my favorite. Yes. Yes. Crossbow, dress, jacket, the master. Ugh. I can't. I'm just like, can y'all tell that I like Buffy? I tried to ban Charisma Carpenter, but she doesn't have a twit. Oh, babe. Zero babe. I know, I had to block her on Instagram. That's so depressing. So depressing. Once More the Feeling, past season 1, so good. Hey, Thomas. How are you? I'm better today because we're talking Buffy. Guys, I think she likes Buffy. Like, it is, yeah, it's my favorite show. It's my favorite show of all time. Buffy and Twin Peaks, Gilmore Girls, Supernatural, those are like up there for me. Those are like comfort shows for me. And I'm just so looking forward to the Buffy reboot. Like, I'm so looking forward to older Buffy. Like, gimme. Gimme it. Did you know the scythe axe from the final episode absolutely exists and you can get a steel replica? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know all about the replicas. I mean, I have quite the Buffy collection, y'all. I mean, I don't have a scythe, but for a while there I was collecting Buffy stuff. Since you like Buffy, you might like I Saw the TV Glow. I have that on my list. I Saw the TV Glow is on my list of stuff to watch, potentially react to. So yeah, I can't wait to watch. I've heard good things. Not spoilers, but that people like it, and that is good. She likes Buffy the way I like Sons of Anarchy. I mean, Sons of Anarchy is very good. I haven't watched it in years, but man, when that shit was on, I was all about it. And I met a couple dudes from the show at conventions. Love. Love. But yeah, but Buffy was like my shit. Buffy was my shit for it still is. It still is. It still is my shit. I'm trying to think. I think there was like at one point I took like a picture of like all my Buffy stuff. Like I laid it out and organized it all like on the ground and took a picture. I wish I knew where that picture was, because I know my Buffy stuff has like evolved since then. I saw your Discord convention pics. Yeah. I think I want to say who I haven't seen the show in so long. But the kind of stocky guy with like the grayish like curly long hair. I met him too. And I don't have that picture up on there because I don't really know where that picture is. Like, I have it somewhere in like some hard drive of something at some point, but that was like very early on. And I didn't have it to be able to post that. Mark Boone Jr., yes, him. And I knew that name. Like, that's the guy, yeah. And I've had nothing but wonderful experiences meeting the guys from Sons of Anarchy too. And man, I can't think of his name. Jax. Woo! I was like, I wish I could meet him. And what was he originally famous for? What was that show? Was he on? He was on was it Did you read Frey? Yes. One of my fantasies for the reboot is that they somehow bring that character in. Yes! Oh my god. I love Frey so much. Frey's so good. Sounds like Anarchy. Charlie Hunnam. Charlie Hunnam was in... Girl... Advertisements. Fuck off. Charlie Hunnam was in... Undeclared. Is that what it is? Undeclared. Yes. Undeclared. I remember watching him in Undeclared. Yeah, I mean, if they bring in Frey... Undeclared is like a college show. I mean, obviously, because they're undeclared. And it's by the dude who did Freaks and Geeks. It's funny. It's a funny show. I know I watched it. I don't remember too much about it. Seth Rogen's in it. He's in it. Looking at the IMDb page in it, there's an episode with Adam Sandler in it. But Judd Apatow created it. Oh, Amy Poehler's in it. It's got some good people. And I remember liking it, thinking it was funny. I don't know how it holds up now, but... but I remember being like, oh my god, it's Jax from Sons of Anarchy. Because I think I watched him around the same time. Like, I didn't watch Undeclared when it came out. But Charlie is really good in it. Like, he's just like young, hot guy, but I think he does a really good job. And he's funny. Man, I think that's such a good point. Like, I didn't think about Frey. Man, that makes me want to read Frey. Makes me want to reread Frey. Yeah, I was really into Frey. Frey's so good. I really hope that they do that. I don't know if they'll do that. A part of me feels like they probably won't do that. Just because, like, I don't know if they can, like, delve more into more of Joss's, like, shit. Because Frey... See, I don't know... You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much... Like, is Frey Joss's thing? Or is Frey still, you know, owner of Buffy things? Because it is... Buffy is involved? I'm not sure. But... yeah, I the guy I dated when I was, like, really into Buffy, like, we both had, like, this huge collection. Like, we were constantly collecting Buffy stuff. And we had, like, all the comics. We had the, we had, like, the Smile Time comic. I have Smile Time comic. I have the Angel After the Fall series. Like, we had Buffy Season 8. Like, we had pretty much everything. They'll probably just ignore the comics, I have a feeling. Yeah, which I think they should. I mean, I don't think they should ignore Frey, but I think they should ignore Buffy Season 8. Because so much shit happened in Buffy Season 8 that, like, shouldn't have. And was fucking bizarre and weird. And I don't want to get into it, but I didn't even finish Buffy Season 8 because I was so annoyed. Like, they really were like, well, this is a comic, and we can get away with doing comic book shit that would never work on television, so let's just do that a lot. I did like the little bit where, like, Faith and Giles were kind of like buddy copping it for a little while. I mean, that was kind of cool. That was just like a fun little dynamic, I feel like. But yeah, I have like, do you remember the Buffy Jones soda collaboration? Because I have those. I have those in my kitchen. Never drank, never opened. The Giles one, which was like a grape flavor, it definitely turned brown. I don't know what it is about purple things that turn brown over time, but they do. No, I want Buffy soda. I mean, can you imagine if I was like, let me taste test my Buffy Jones soda that came out in like 2009, 2010. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I saw someone on the Buffy, one of the Buffy Facebook groups that they were going to sell theirs. And I think they were going to sell their collection for like $300 something. Oxidation. Yeah. Nothing is perfectly sealed and oxygen ruins all the things and times. Yeah. Yeah. I know, I'm like, that sucks. It's like, obviously my favorite color is purple. So like, the purple one would be like my, you know, but again, the Buffy Jones soda collaboration was based on the comics. Which I kind of wish it was based on the show instead of the comics, because like the Dawn one, if you know, you know. When did the Jones soda Buffy thing happen? Oh, was it a San Diego Comic-Con thing? Yeah, they really did Dawn dirty. They should have tinted the glass. Yeah. I guess it's just like not as cool, you know, and no Jones sodas are like that, I guess. They don't tint any of the Jones sodas. Now you too can drink Buffy. Maybe it's 2010. Is it 2010? Now you too can drink Buffy. Like, is that really? that's the tagline you're going with. This is a live journal blog from 2010. It says Comic-Con 2010 breaking Buffy the Vampire Slayer soda news. Move over, True Blood. Wow. Jones Soda presents the official drink of Sunnydale's Vampire Slayers. Yeah, I guess it was. Wow, that's so funny that it was a Comic-Con release. BRB buying 10 cases. Someone was like, I'd buy it, and when I finished drinking it, put the bottle somewhere in my room on display. See, that's the thing, like, I was not going to drink them. Bad boys. Couldn't do it. I should have drink Buffy is wild. It really is. It really is. I love that one of the comments said that too. They were like, drink Buffy. At the time, I probably should have just bought 2 and then drank one of the cases and then just kept the other case, but I didn't. But yeah, those are in my kitchen, but it kind of sucks where they are in my kitchen, because I have like this like end of the like counter, there's like a little display case, which is so random in a kitchen. But I guess that's where you put like your china. I don't know. Why did I sound like girly Trump? I don't know. So, and it has like a door that opens and a glass front so you can see inside of it. And like I have all my Buffy bottles there, but you have to really be in a specific area of my kitchen to actually see them on display. So I kind of forget that I have them pretty often. Hopefully, you know, the next place I live, I can have them out and proud. Maybe I'll bring them into wherever I'm doing, you know, my streams. Maybe they can be in the back of my streams. I don't know. Drink Buffy, I go back to my previous comment about real life stalkers / obsessions. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that person was a little but yeah. So, I mean, that's just like a little something. This is a little taste of my Buffy collection. I do have the Buffy sodas. And of course, you guys know I have my Once More with Feeling poster that I was taking to all these different conventions to get as many Buffy alum actors to sign, which, yes, James Marsters ruined. So even if he wasn't a complete and utter creep, he would still be dead to me for ruining my iconic poster, you know? Stella! Hi, Stella. We're just talking Buffy. We're out here talking Buffy because Buffy is coming back. Sarah Michelle Gellar is in, and it has brought my spirits up. It makes me feel like myself again. Oh, you don't know the story? You don't know the story, James Marsters? I met James Marsters, okay? And he was fine. He was fine. But he was, and I brought my Once More with Feeling Buffy poster for him to sign. And he was talking to me, and he was chatting me, and he was signing, and he signed his little name. And then he was talking about how he didn't think that Allison Hannigan should have been on the poster because she didn't do a lot of singing in the episode. Because she didn't want to sing for the episode. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And so he decides to then, with a Sharpie, draw an arrow to her face on the poster and write the word "why" with a question mark. Sir, ruined my poster. Like, every time I look at it, I'm just like, I understand that you have feelings, sir. Those feelings don't need to be regurgitated permanently on my collector item, okay? Okay? Like, see, and that's the thing too, is like Allison Hannigan is one of the few people for Buffy I haven't gotten to sign it yet. I say yet because, you know, it'll be an eternal project, I think, even though it is professionally framed inside a frame right now that I don't even know how I could get it out if I was like, oh, Allison Hannigan's going to be at a thing. And I don't know how I would talk to her and show her this poster and have her sign this fucking poster and have her see this fucking question mark "why" with an arrow pointing to her fucking face and be like, James Marsters is a piece of shit. I'm so sorry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's an awkward conversation that I will have at some point in my life if I ever have the possibility of meeting her. Oh yeah, I will absolutely tell her exactly what happened. Like, tell her to scribble it out. Scribble out Master's whole ass face. Oh my god. That probably would improve the poster to me. I mean, and she can cross out fucking Nicholas Brennan's face too while she's at it. Like, why these men's gotta ruin my shit? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's the story. And I met him before learning his backstory. his shit with being inappropriate to Michelle Trachtenberg, writing sexy songs about a fucking child in his band. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. You're a piece of shit who's a piece of fucking shit. So yeah, Spice can get fucked. Spike can get fucked. The musical ep or the silent episode are the best Buffy episodes, in my opinion. Yeah. That's the thing, like, I feel like those are like the ones that you say, you know? Like, those are like the ones that you're like, yeah, because like, those are like award-winning episodes, right? But like, I feel like Hush and Once More with Feeling are not like the pinnacle of Buffy, though, you know? Like, I feel like, because they are very, like, they're both doing something overtly different and like new and special. Whereas like me, I love, you know, Buffy for all the other things, you know? I mean, I'm not saying I don't love it. Like, I mean, obviously, like, it's like within reaching distance, but like, but like, Band Candy, the Halloween episode, what is it called? All the Halloween episodes. Yeah, they're gimmick episodes in a way. They're gimmick episodes done as best as you could do them. Like a whole episode without talking, it's a feat. It's a feat that they Graduation, Prophecy Girl, like Restless, The Wish, Gobblegangland, Becoming. Like, the show has so many episodes that are so good. Like, that it's hard to just be like, Once More Feeling, Hush. I mean, Once More Feeling with Hush has to be top 10, obviously. But, like, for me, top 5, top 3, probably not. And it's not because Buffy and Spike didn't get together at the end of fucking Once More Feeling, spoiler alert. And Hush, I feel like the Hush, the monsters of Hush are, like, so good. The Body, one of the best television episodes of all time. Like, of all time, right? Like, one of the greatest pieces of television ever made. Like, no music. No music. No background music. The one-shots. Like, Willow Flame Guy Alive. Let's spoiler free. I'm trying. I'm failing, but like, I don't know if anybody in here who's not a Buffy fan who hasn't seen the whole series, like, sorry. We can't control ourselves. It's just, I mean, because I watched the horror bandwagon watch The Body. Watching people react to The Body for the first time is incredible. Like, yeah, so there's just like, there are so many episodes of that show that deserve to be considered like best episodes. Like, there's too many. Lady, I have no idea what y'all are talking about, but go ahead. Buffy! Oh, man. I envy someone who's never seen Buffy. Getting to watch Buffy for the first time, man, shoot. Woo! Lucky. I haven't been able to say that shit in decades. Like, wow. Well, just the way the recalled bored now from Doppelgangland, so many moments, right? I know. It's so good. I have trouble understanding people who can't get into Buffy. Like, okay, fine, season 1 is too campy for you, but like, the yellow crayon, there's just, there's so much. It is one of the best shows ever created. It just is. It just is. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you watch it. And I do suggest that you watch Angel too. Because spoiler alert, Angel leaves Buffy and gets his own show. And you should watch it because it's very good too. I feel like it's underrated because everyone's all Buffy, 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 but Angel is a very good show too. And you need to watch them with the correct viewing order, which you can find online. Just be like, how do I watch Buffy and Angel? The Buffy Angel order, you know, you can find it online. Like, you don't just like watch all of Buffy and then watch all of Angel. That's not how it works. You have to watch them in correct order so that you know when they kind of like cross over and things. I can still hear the Angel intro in my music in my head. To be honest, I feel like the Angel music, the Angel intro is like just the just the smallest bit better than the Buffy intro. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. The Buffy intro is so good. It's so good. But the Angel intro, no, it's so good. Like, the order matters. It does. It does. Absolutely. Blasphemy. It's just a tiny, just like the tiniest bit. Just the ittiest, bittiest, babiest bit. The strings, come on, like, and it's just like the darkness of it. I feel like the Buffy thing is just so like upbeat and just kind of like, yeah, it just gets you pumped. But like the Angel one just like takes you through emotions, I feel like, and it's they're both excellent. They are, but there's just something about that Angel one. Just sorry to Nerf Herder. So sorry to Nerf Herder. I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad, Nerf Herder. I love you, Nerf Herder. Oh, man. I could talk about Buffy for ages. I really could. I could. What was I watching recently? Oh, yeah, I was watching, you know, I went through another Gilmore Girls rewatch because I just needed it. And they mentioned Buffy like twice in the Gilmore Girls A Year in the Life, which is not a reboot of Gilmore Girls, but it's like the sequel to Gilmore Girls, and it's just 4-hour-long episodes. And they mentioned Buffy twice. Hard to compete with a cello for sure, right? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, like Paris Gaylor makes fun of a girl and says something about her, you know, year of learning about how Buffy affected feminism in college. And then Rory also says 5 by 5 to her dad when he asks her like how she is or something, and he's like confused, and she's like, oh, there's a Buffy marathon on. I'm just like, when my two favorite girly pop shows collide, ugh. Love. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna take a tiny little break, a little pee break, and I have to get laundry out, but then when I come back, we will get back into this damn game that was just like annoying the shit out of me last night. And hopefully it won't annoy me today, because if it does, I'm playing something else. Alright? Okay, I'll be right back. I cannot. I literally just saw that. I just saw that pop up like, what? Thank you.
I thought you were freaking out at something in this room.
Thank you. I didn't even realize. Ah! Okay. Okay. devil horns. Y'all, kitty has devil horns. Look how cute a kitty is with the devil horns. It's a black cat with devil horns. Where am I? What? Bitch. You probably shouldn't have jumped down in the hole. Okay. Alright. Okie doke. God damn it. Yes, go run towards your friends and blow them up, please. Thank you so much. Ah! Okay. Okay. Body to cold store. Okay. Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Girl, what are you doing over there? Duh! Duh! Doop! Duh! Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god! I gotta get back in.
Well.
I gotta get back in the game. Ah! Oh my god. Not me being like, I have to get back in the game and then immediately jump scare because dude is standing in front of me.
Wasn't there another?
Body to cold store. Okay. Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Girl, what are you doing over there? Alright, I'm back. I'm back. We're back. Get my stuff situated. Stuffs and things and things and stuffs. Doo-doo-doo. What's going on over here? Okay. Okay. Okie dokes. Alrighty. I just realized I'm not wearing my necklace. It's fine. It's fine. Man, I swear I love my necklace so much, but sometimes it feels like it's breaking my neck because it's a giant chain. And other times I feel like I don't feel it at all. It's weird as hell. It's weird as hell. The lies we tell ourselves. puzzle adventure game. Trying to get rid of my fancy chats, my regular chat. Alright, music. Alright, music. Continue. Within the walls where whispers blend, a family's strength can break or bend. With every choice, the path is led. The sun may rise or fall instead. I really hope that this shit's saved. Yay! Okay, good. I was about to freak out for a second. Not gonna lie. Just gonna get a little freaked. We were gonna have a little bit of a problem. But it's okay, no problem necessary. Have you guys noticed that the pups needed to share beds today? Well, Hayes is now on the couch, but... Hi, Divine! Hi! How are you? We should play something on Friday. We should play Demonologist on Friday. Oliver, get Demonologist. Alright, no idea what we're doing here, because I quit last night right when we got here. Doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Oh, we're looking for clock hands. Yes! I'm so down. Yay! Okay, cool. Alright. Friday Demonologist. It's happening. What we got here? We got some stuff. We got some stuff. We got some things. We got, okay. We got bottles of stuff. And we got X's. Pour, leave. Oh god. What is that? Oh, thanks so fine. Yeah, the fires. The fires really get you considering the future, don't they? Yeah, I'm gonna try not to be emotional about it, but I got a lot of changes coming. And, you know, gotta make my way out of LA. It was inevitable, but I love that. Hugs. But yeah, it's just, what a way to start the year, you know? Like, oof. It was not on my 2025 bingo card. That's for sure. How's this game? Is it spooky? It is spooky. It's, what were we saying last night? We said last night that it was like, it was kind of like mental illness and childhood trauma in a spooky game. Which, I mean, probably isn't for the faint of heart, to be honest. Oh, okay. A lot of puzzles. Definitely puzzles. A lot of puzzles. A little puzzle happy. So is this still the mental illness video game? Yeah. Yeah, it's called The Lies We Tell Ourselves. And the main character who we're playing is kind of like going through it. He's kind of rediscovering his past, his childhood, while a lot of other weird stuff is happening. The quality of the game is really great. It's been very interesting, very weird, and not so like horror spooky like I'm used to playing, but just more of like unsettling and creepy, and you know it does have moments of like there was a giant worm, you know, like there are moments of like a jump scare-esque stuff happening. I don't know. Okay.
Something's not right.
You don't say. You don't say. Can we like, yeah, we need to read this shit. A union is not simply forged by two, it is shaped by the wills and blessings of those involved. The groom first sought permission, a will of his own, but not yet enough. He turned to the father of the bride, who eventually granted his blessing. The bride also stood firm with her own will, carrying her forward, yet it is the groom's mother who held the final say, reluctant at first, but in the end offering her blessing. Once these forces aligned in this exact order, a binding agent ensured the necessary stability to allow the spark of volition to rise, which ignited the path to their future, showing them the unseen and unheard. Okay, so this is definitely a recipe for us. So we're looking for wills and blessings. Will, blessing, groom, will, blessing, bride, will, blessing, exact order, and a binding agent. We'll find out. So this is definitely, I don't know how long I've left. I can see myself fading away. I figured out what some of the vessels represent, but it's not enough. It's not yet enough. I'm still missing the key ingredients. I'm so close I can feel it. Binding agent, blessing of a mother, blessing of a father. Okay. So, which one? Okay, so that's the binding. The binding agent has to be last. The father is this one, I think. No, that one. That one. Which one of those is the mother? It's got the little thing. Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it. Do we do binding first, though? I thought binding was last. I don't know. We'll just try it. No. Okay, it's binding first.
Something's not.
Damn it. Is my audio gonna cut out already? That's annoying. I don't want to have to restart stream. Hail YouTube, I always forget. Okay. Binding. Then the mother. No. Is it not? Did I do maybe I did the wrong order. Do we not do binding first? Okay. No. He keeps saying something's not right. Da mama. Da papa. Da binding. Okay, if something's still not right, then we're definitely missing something. We're missing something. Your mic is actually cracking a little also. If it's gonna bother you later, you might want to reboot. Mother trucker. Yeah. Man, it's annoying me because I feel like ever since I switched around USBs and shit, when I was trying to get my PS4 to work with my computer, it's been difficult to just get things working properly, even with a reboot. So I guess I'll reboot. That's annoying. Sorry. So sorry, everybody. will be right back again. Restart my computer, and hopefully, you know what else is being rebooted? Is it my computer? Is it Buffy? Is it Buffy and my computer? Buffy! Yeah! Oh, I love that. Okay. Alright, you guys. I will be back. I'm gonna reboot. I'm gonna restart. And then I'll be right back. Blurg. Alright. BRB! Wow. Can't even mute. Outrageous. Alright.